Hello, Jeffrey. This is Travis Miller with Lasst Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website just to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website in the area, see if those techniques could outrank them, get you more on the top of the page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first off is your content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition number of keywords needed. So keywords is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a nicely laid out website with your services here, promotions, the areas that you serve. That's nicely laid out for you. Nothing on the front end I would change too much on the website, getting more services right here. But what I would do, I would just increase some of your relevant content, your keywords, which would increase your searchability with Google. So speaking of Google, I might type this in looking for you, plumber, Norcross, Georgia. And here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. There's a way to optimize these ads to outrank these businesses right here to be right in front of the faces of consumers. That's one strategy. This is a map pack here. This is important. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you provide for or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So you have some top competitors in this norcross area, RS and then Reliable, Bardi. But these are big competitors in that Atlanta area, so there's ways to get them out of your backyard in norcross to outrank them. So if you could outrank them or get close to them, you're going to jump these competitors here to be on this first page, and that's going to bring you a lot of value. So I'll do that comparison for you. So to do that comparison, there's a tool we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here, and here's your numbers. So even though you've got a nicely laid out website, you're only using 16 keywords. That's one thing I would just increase, because keywords gives you that power, that electricity to be found by Google, by consumers. So you got some nice keywords here. You want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck. But think about all the services that you do and tag them with all the cities you go to, not just Norcross, but you could tag them to other cities in that area, Atlanta, wherever you go, Sandy Springs, I don't know how far you go out, but all your service areas, Duluth, you could tag them there. And that's how you increase your keywords. So to compare that to a competitor, here's Bardi's website here, and they have a main page, but their off page is this Norcross page. So we'll see what they're doing. They're actually going to be a more powerful page than this because it's their off page, their main page, but they're getting some power from their main page. Right now they're using 7 keywords, so this page is not using as many keywords as you, but they're getting more traffic as you. So what you do, you look at their traffic and you compare, what's on here. So some of these are on your website, but the ones that are not on your website, you also put them on your website as well to get that same search volume. And that's how you just do match competitors and eventually start outranking competitors. Next is backlinks. So backlinks is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and then Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. A person with the most backlinks wins, but keeping in mind that all backlinks are created equal. It's not always about the quantity of backlinks, it's also about the quality of backlinks. So you want to have good backlinks. Right now you have 17 backlinks with 10 reference domains. Just compare that to that top competitor that's being on that first page. Again, this off page here is only showing 8 backlinks with 7 reference domains, but they're getting a lot of trust power from their main page and immediate power. So if you do a full search on all their pages and all their domains, you see how many keywords they have. They actually have over 6,000 and 2,000 backlinks, but just their Norcross page is more concise, and that's what we need to focus on beating to, so you could dominate the Norcross area. And then finally, there's citations. So citations anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. The goal is to be in the top 3 here if you have that Norcross business address. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for services. People won't click this button for more businesses, typically. So you want to be right in front of the eyes of consumers here. And to do that, to outrank these competitors, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and appear organically for all the services you do and all the areas you provide for, not just Norcross, but all the areas you go to. Not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates some pretty decent revenue. And also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start thinking about those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals and I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback on this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.